Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott Casper. What do you say? Let's take a look at what's trending this week right here on Takedown. Now, as most of you are aware, wrestling in the world lost an incredible young man Saturday. At just 26 years old, the former Blair Academy and Penn State star, father, brother, and husband, Jared Platt, passed away. Jared was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at an extremely young age, an affliction he fought relentlessly throughout his life. In spite of the countless challenges of competing with the disease, Platt saw it as a platform to help, launching a website called Fighting Type 1 to raise awareness and to inspire others. Just months later, Jared was admitted to Morristown Hospital with extreme back pain. After what appeared to be a remedying surgery, the meds wore off and the pain had spread. Multiple tests revealed that Platt had Ewing sarcoma, a form of cancer which had spread throughout his body. Though the diagnosis was grim, he never let it get the best of him, remaining the optimistic fighter we all knew him to be until the very end. We asked former Blair Academy coach Jeff Buxton and longtime friend Corey Cooperman to talk about the things they will remember most about Jared Platt.
He was just a different guy, and he made you smile, and he made you feel good, he made you feel loved, he made you feel just really good inside. And again, just thank you to everyone that showed their love to him. That meant so much to him. I don't think he realized how much he was loved by everybody. And when he got that overwhelming feeling of hundreds of people and thousands of people just telling them the impact that he had, I think if anything, when he passed away, I feel like that knowing that part made it okay. You know, kind of made him feel fulfilled, and he was able to leave on a good note. And so thanks to everyone that made him feel so loved. Really appreciate it.
He's touched a lot of people. So, I think from a coaching standpoint, sometimes coaches don't really understand the impact that they have with kids, and you see a tragedy like this, and the people just, the notes that I've got from people, the texts I've got from people have been overwhelming about this, what type of person Jared was, the support he gave to everyone, what a kind person he was, how much he's going to be missed. And, it's a tough one. We've lost a good one right here.
A GoFundMe page for the Platt family has reached more than $100,000. And on behalf of the sport, we send our deepest condolences to Jared's wife, Candace, and their two beautiful little girls, Kaylee and Kara James. Though his life was cut short, his impact on the sport and the world will not be forgotten. With that, we'll take it to break. Stay tuned.
Come home to Casey's General Stores. Right now, get any large made-from-scratch traditional or flatbread pepperoni pizza for only $10. Order online at Casey'sToGo.com or with our new mobile app and enter for a chance to win free gas for a year. Download the Casey's app now in the App Store or Google Play and receive exclusive coupons. Find nearby locations with gas prices and sign up to win great prizes. Casey's, famous for pizza.
At Cookies, sauces and seasonings are business, but food is our passion. Our secret ingredient is Cookies Flavor Enhancer and All-Purpose Seasoning. It makes pretty much everything taste better. You can use it on meats and in marinades, veggies and seafood. Try it on pasta and even popcorn. Pick up a bottle at your local grocer and enhance the flavor of your favorite foods. For more ideas and recipes, visit cookiesbbq.com.
Cookies is the one.
The war raged for generations. No amount of bravery and conviction could end the infected, unyielding rage. And with every battle, the evil grew, changed, evolved. The warriors needed nothing short of a miracle to stop the infection, and a miracle they received. Your body is at war against skin infections and diseases each time you step onto the mat. Protect yourself against the invasion. Defense Soap. Defend what you have built.
Our guest, Elias Theodoro.
Can you teach me the Showtime kick?
Yeah, definitely.
It is a part of the grappling culture. I mean,
It's a part of the grappling culture.
It is.
To be successful in something, you need to be insane.
I just want to shock the world.
I'm on the verge of dying because I'm a vicious alcoholic. What a shot! And that is it!
Well, all good things must come to an end. You've heard that one? Records were made to be broken, and of course, nothing lasts forever. Well, there's a reason cliches are used so often in the world of sports, and because, as it turns out, they're true. Carrying a win streak that lasted nearly 2 years to the day, Missouri finally came back to earth this last weekend in Stillwater. Oklahoma State struck first at 125. That's where Eddie Clamara scored an overtime escape to down Barlow McGee 2-1. OSU took a 9-0 lead after an upset win from Gary Wayne Harding and a close 3-1 decision by top-ranked Dean Heil. Le'Veon Mays put the Tigers on the board with a 5-2 victory at 49, but in his Gallagher-Iba debut, Joe Smith rolled past Leroy Barnes 10-4, and the Cowboys held a 12-3 advantage at the half. In the highlight matchup at 165, it was the two-time defending national champ Alex Daringer against the fifth-ranked freshman Daniel Lewis. Daringer scored on a pair of first-period takedowns. Lewis kept it close with a takedown in 2 minutes of riding time, but it was not quite enough. Daringer took the decision 4-3. We go to 174. The Tigers' 10th-ranked Blaze Butler down number 3-ranked Kyle Crutchmer. Upset 3-1 in sudden victory, but any chance of a Missouri comeback was erased at 84, as Nola Boyd became the 5th Cowboy to knock off a top 10 opponent. Facing the 4th-ranked Willie Miklas, Boyd hit a double leg just 30 seconds in, adding another takedown, a reversal in more than 4 minutes of riding time on his way to a 7-2 victory. The Tigers added one more win from Jaden Cox at 197, but Austin Marsden closed the duel with a 16-0 blowout over James Romero, and the win streak was snapped at 37. Well, the 3 remaining spots on the women's Pan Am American team have now been filled following a wrestle-off at Carver Hawkeye last Friday night. At 58 kilos, Allie Reagan battled 2015 world bronze medalist Lee James Provisor. She scored a takedown and a point on the shot clock to win the first match 3-0. In the second, Reagan scored a takedown in each period and took the series with a 4-0 shutout. Helen Maroulis won her first match by a 10-0 tech fall. Her opponent, Whitney Condor. She chose to forfeit the second, so Maroulis will represent the U.S. at 53 kilos. The final spot went to Tamara Mensah. She took out Olympic bronze medalist Randy Miller 2-1 in the first bout and tacked on a 3-1 decision in the deciding second.
Tamara, 2 straight, okay? Talk about this series, how tough it was to beat Randy twice.
It's really tough to not only have to beat her in a finals match where I usually meet her, but to have to try to beat her two times in a row in the same day. It's really tough. It's hard on the body, but I was expecting it, so I'm glad I was able to hold my own.
Allie Reagan, 2 in a row. Talk about your series today. Obviously, you get to go try to qualify our weight.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I came to do here in Iowa. We had a good couple of days and then tapered, made weight, and here's the big show. So I was excited. I haven't wrestled Lee since like 2012 here, actually. So I knew she's a great opponent, obviously world bronze medalist, but but it was definitely a match. It was a great match, both of them. She's really strong, and you have to be in good position the whole time with her.
I mean, anytime you have an opportunity to wrestle competition, that's always great. So I was really excited for this wrestle-off. Whitney's a great opponent, and I know she's been on the world team for the past 3 years at that weight, so I knew it was going to be a challenge. I just got out there, really trusted my training and, all my coaching from Valentine, so I put a lot of moves together, and they just worked out for me, so it's good.
Now, and Whitney chose not to wrestle the second match. I mean, just your thoughts about that. You were going to be able to wrestle in Carver Hawkeye again, you know?
I mean, yeah, I don't ever shy away from a challenge. I love wrestling, so when I heard that she wasn't, I was like, okay, well, I would have liked to wrestle in the arena just because it's, kind of like a tester for Olympic trials, but at the same time, I did my job, made the weight, won my first match. Now I can go qualify the weight at Pan Am's, which was the overall goal of this. So just keeping that in mind, I'm excited to go on and take on that challenge.
Well, the Pan American qualifying tournament will take place in Frisco, Texas, March 4th, and is one of the most important events of the year. The top 2 place winners in each weight class will qualify their country for the 2016 Olympics in Brazil. All right, wrestling fans, stick around. Division I highlights are up next. That's after the break. Continue watching, if you will. This is Takedown.
Proudly made in the USA, Danmar offers incredible protection and customized gear. I'm Tony Ramos, NCAA champion and world team member. Take my word that Danmar Warrior headgear is the best. It's what I use. Look for my limited edition signature headgear at a retailer near you or online at danmarwarrior.com. I'm a world-class warrior and you can be one too with Danmar. Follow me on Twitter at T_Ram133 or on my website, teamramos.co.
Every day in this sport, you have an opportunity to make a difference. To win in this sport, you have to have three things. A strong body will give you the conditioning to win. A strong mind will give you the technical ability to win. But a strong heart will give you the opportunity to win when no one else thinks you can. Let today be your day. Strong mind, strong body, strong heart. That together makes a champion.
Speed the Sauce Man here. While sauces and seasonings are our business, food is our passion, and we've been helping make your favorite foods taste better for years. Try our Wings and Things hot sauce and everything from chicken wings to your morning eggs. Use it in recipes like spicy chicken noodle dinner, party dip, and buffalo chicken pizza. It's not only delicious, but it's award-winning too. Wings and Things recently earned first place honors in the hot sauce category at the National Barbecue Association's Award of Excellence competition. Remember, smart cookies use cookies.
Come home to Casey's General Stores. Right now, get any large made-from-scratch traditional or flatbread pepperoni pizza for only $10. Order online at CaseysToGo.com or with our new mobile app and enter for a chance to win free gas for a year. Download the Casey's app now in the App Store or Google Play and receive exclusive coupons. Find nearby locations with gas prices and sign up to win great prizes. Casey's, famous for pizza.
All right, welcome back. It's time for headline news. Penn State is still undefeated, but the sophomore so often compared to the Nittany Lions head coach is not. Isaiah Martinez fell for the first time in his collegiate career Saturday as the top-ranked Lions rolled over conference rival Illinois. After opening victories by Jimmy Gulliban and Zane Rutherford, third-ranked freshman Jason Nolf came out and rolled the reigning 157-pound champ on his own mat. Leading 7-2 in the second, Nolf fought off a desperate counter shot by Martinez and held his shoulders down. That's what they call a pin. So Nolf pulled out the upset and PSU went up 15. Fellow Lion freshman Bo Nickel also pinned a previously undefeated Illini wrestler, picking up a third-period fall over Zach Brunson. Illinois ended the duel with a win by Zane Richards at 133. He downed Jordan Conway 8-2, but Penn State proved they're a #1 team for a reason. It was 30-15, the final from Champaign. Well, the only other undefeated team in the Big Ten, second-ranked Iowa, the Hawkeyes won 7 bouts Sunday and beat Nebraska 21-11. Brandon Sorensen scored a takedown in the opening minute of the third to edge out fifth-ranked Jake Soufflon 6-5. That, of course, at 149. Talk about a contentious weight. Edwin Cooper followed with his second consecutive victory over a ranked opponent. He beat Tyler Berger 7-6 at 157. Nebraska's biggest victory came at 184. That's where the Midlands runner-up T.J. Dudley picked up a first-period pin over 7th-ranked Sammy Brooks. Iowa's Nathan Burak extended his victory streak to 16 with a 4-2 win over Aaron Studebaker. And Sam Stoll, well, he cruised by Colin Jensen 6-2 at heavyweight. The Hawkeyes improved to 7-0 in the Big Ten, while their returning All-Americans are now an incredible 68-1 on the season. Back to tape up. 68-1. Incredible. Well, Peter Galley secured his second fall of the day, and Nathan Butler knocked off a top 10 opponent to lead Stanford and the Cardinal to a 23-13 victory over Arizona State. Cardinal freshman Joey McKenna improved to 16-1 on the year with a 4-0 shutout over Robbie Mathers. Arizona State finally got on the board at 149. That's where Christian Paglalau held off a late flurry by Tommy Pileski for an 11-9 victory. Well, the Sun Devils cut the score to 10-7 with a major decision by Matt Krause. He was wrestling up a weight at 157. After trading victories over the next four, Nathan Butler closed the duel with a 1-point upset over ASU freshman Tanner Hall. Stanford improves to 9-2 overall and 2-1 in the Pac-12, while the Sun Devils drop to 9-6 and 0-2 in conference action. Sixth-ranked Lehigh won their 9th straight Saturday, scoring bonus points in 4 bouts to down EIWA rival Cornell. Competing without their 2 top-ranked wrestlers, the Big Red dropped 4 of the first 5 bouts, including a medical forfeit by number 1 ranked Nishan Garrett. Cornell started to rally back in the second half and pulled within 7, but Nate Brown locked up the Lehigh victory at 184. He had a 16-0 tech fall over freshman John J. Chavez. The Mountain Hawks closed it with a major decision by Max Wessel and won their very first match in Ithaca since 2004. Well, let's take a look at some of the other scores from around the country on our Casey's General Store scoreboard. Oak Park, Illinois senior Isaiah White is now the second top 10 prospect to commit to Ohio State. The top-ranked 160-pounder in the country is working toward a 3rd state title and was the junior national freestyle champ just last summer. White will join 9th-ranked Luke Pelcher in the Buckeyes' incoming class and expected to compete at 165. All right, stay tuned, fans. We'll be back after this. It's Takedown.
Dolimer Sports Surfaces is the exclusive home of the Flexi Connect, the world's first tapeless wrestling mat. With its patented hook and loop system, the Flexi Connect actually strengthens its connection as you use the mat. With no mat tape required, it is also easier to keep your mat clean, as well as save time on setting up and tearing down your mat for practice or competition. All of Dolimer's standard Flexi Roll lightweight features are also included with the Flexi Connect mat. Dolimer Sports Surfaces. Others imitate, we innovate.
Well, in the past 2 weeks, Ohio State put a world champ in their lineup, got a verbal commitment from one of the top recruits in the country, and have now added a 4-time national champ to their coaching staff. We talked with head coach Tom Ryan and his newest hire about the Buckeyes season and Stieber's return to Ohio State.
You know, when you have people, obviously like Logan and like Kyle, that just love to compete, right? It rubs off on everybody, right? So there's definitely an elevated sense of you know, I don't know, just team spirit. You know, when you've got people like that are in your lineup. So Kyle coming back against Nebraska, I mean, it was somewhat dramatic, which we didn't want it to be necessarily, but it worked out that way because the score was 17-17 going into heavyweight. So it's like, what greater way from a spectator? Maybe there were 4,000 fans here, and you've got, your heavyweight coming out. That's the reigning world champion. We also dropped a banner before the match, celebrating his world championship. So it was, it was what wrestling can be from a dual meet standpoint, the best that it can offer in just a great dual meet. And he came out against a 6'4", 265-pound big guy from Nebraska and did a nice job, scored 19 points. The match was exciting, and obviously the team wins the duel when Snyder wins. I think our announcer has a name for him. Snyder Man is his new name. I don't know where we got that from, but I'm kind of digging it a little bit. So anyway, it was just fun to have him back in the lineup, in a dual meet that had all the excitement that college wrestling can have.
I think there should be a song about that. Perhaps we call it Snyderman, Snyderman. If anyone do it, Snyderman can.
Yeah.
Logan Stieber could probably do a better job. Logan, you're obviously the most decorated wrestler in Ohio State history. You've helped put wrestling in a very special spot on this campus at Ohio State, within the Big Ten and the NCAA in general. Do you feel you're part of history?
Yeah. I feel, with the team title, I feel like I'm a big part of history. It's something that, Coach Ryan always talks about. It's 85 years. I think we've had a program, and we've never won. So, it's just something that we won. If nothing else happens, I think we're gonna have a lot of great more seasons, in the future. But if nothing else happens, I was part of the team that won, and I helped lead the guys. So it's I definitely feel like it's a part of history, and I'm excited to hopefully build on that history.
Take me from last March to today, in preparation for the Ivan Urigan in Siberia, in preparation for the Olympic team trials. How are you different as an athlete?
I guess since the weight class is a little different and the weigh-in rules are different, I don't have to keep my weight down. I can lift, a couple times a week. I can, not worry about running as much and really just, work on some of the skills and the freestyle skills that I wasn't used to, when I was wrestling folk style for the last 12 years or so. So it's, it's been a lot of work with Coach Roselli in the regional training center. Every day we've been working and, lifting a lot and getting bigger and just, concentrating on some of the best guys in the world now. So it's been exciting because, I've kind of been at the top for a while in the college and high school. So now I'm the one who's, being a hunter. So I like it. It's exciting, different role for me. So
go back into the role of hunter. Tom Ryan, this young man sitting to your right, as we both know, is exceptional in many ways, a student, athlete, as an individual. How did he handle the media? I mean, the people at Fox Sports Time Ohio loved it when we covered you guys and when we cover you guys on a regular basis throughout the greater Ohio Valley. How did he handle the pressure of the media attention?
Well, I think, like I was said earlier, Scott, he's just so rooted in some basic things in his life that mean as much as wrestling means. I mean, I think, the values that he has surpass, the winning and losing. So it's just who he is. It's just the essence of who he is. So he handles these things extremely well. He's very mature. He thinks like a mature guy, and he's a great leader. So it's been fun actually watching him prepare, for this next phase of his competitive life. It's a new challenge, and it's something I know that he's wanted an Olympic gold since the day he started wrestling. So it's a challenge for him. There's obviously with 6 weight classes and a lot of tough guys. So it's been fun watching him prepare for these trials coming up April 8th through the 10th.
Tom, a compliment to you. It was said about you in discussion with other leaders in business that you are able to treat this sport from a business perspective and still remain a leader as a coach. It's quite difficult to wear as many hats as you do, but you've done it well again by making a great business decision in hiring Logan Stieber, again, the most decorated wrestler in Ohio State history. and a tremendous leader. Nice job out of you, Tom. I appreciate the time today. Congratulations, Logan, and we're looking forward to seeing the results from the Yvonne Urigan.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans before we let you go?
Just thanks for the support. You know, and keep cheering on the Buckeyes. So should be fun, fun future.
Well, we may not have Tom Ryan or Logan Stieber on our coaching staff, but we do have that technique freak. It's Chad Lohman's turn with the technique of the week.
All right, today I'm going to show you guys how to finish your high crotch when the guy sprawls on top of you and you get stuck. First thing I want to do is I take a big step, shoot my high crotch. This guy's sprawling. I get my hands locked. I got to get height, and I got to drive my knee right here into between his legs. I got to get deeper here, and I can fall over top of my back. All right, so he's sprawling really hard. I get in there, I get my knees in, I get his feet off the mat. That's when I know I can cut off to my double and finish for 2 points every time. Brandon's gonna give me a little bit more of a live feel. I have to do it a couple times, so I shoot my high crotch. I get in here, let's go my knees, let's go my knee. Finish for 2 points. And that's your technique of the week.
Every Sunday, our good buddies in Atlanta are giving away a free singlet plus other sweet stuff from Asics, Adidas, Nike, and more. This week's Super Sunday singlet winner is Natisha Schoonover of Gilbert, Arizona. Nice to see the ladies getting involved. Now, if you want to win, all you need to do is follow along on Facebook and Twitter, like and retweet throughout the week, and you too can score a free custom singlet from the Takedown shop. Well, wrestling fans, that'll do it for this week. For more news, interviews, and articles, head to our website. It's takedownwrestle.com. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms for the breaking wrestling news as it happens, and listen to the show that started it all. It's Takedown Wrestling Radio, Saturday mornings on the iHeart app. From our staff here in Des Moines, I'm Scott Casper. We'll see you next week.